Okay, so hi everyone, whether it is SCM or CM of Prefect board in 2025 or SCM and CM in the future. So first of all, congratulations for being selected as one of the official SCM and CM in your particular year. And also, please give yourself a big round of applause because you are willing to learn this Excel formula, which you'll be used during your work in the future. So now in this video, I'm going to share with you how the IFERROR system, which is in long term e-monitoring attendance system 2.0, how it works. Okay, this is for the guide of the SCM and CM. So now without further ado, let's do the introduction about the IFERROR system. So in order to complete this IFERROR system, I will use 4 formula. So the first formula I will use is the query formula. Okay, and the second formula I will use is the XLOOKUP and the IFERROR formula. And the last formula I will use is the COUNTIFS formula. So without further ado, let's go to the first formula, which is the query formula. So query formula, as you can see, there are lots of words here. So if you look at the words like this, you might get lost because you even don't know where should you start. So as the recommendation, I recommend you to watch this video first before I start my explanation. So after this, I will assume that you had watched the video I recommend to you. So now let's go to the first thing. So in order to complete the query function, we need to give the system information so that they can find for us the result we want. So the first information we need to give the system is where shall we find the data? The overall data, which is from the whole Google form. The whole Google form response, we need to give the information to the system. Yeah, so we need to key in this into the formula, which is from the column A to DF. So when the system get the data, then we will ask the system, okay, we will provide, okay, the condition that we want so that the system can help us to find the result that I want. So the first thing, we need to select the column we want, which is the column C. In this case is column CFGHIJKL. Column C is the date, and start from column F to column L, it is the name of the SCM. So after we select the column, then we need to inform the system also. What is the condition? What is the terms and condition that we want? So the where E is Supreme Committee members and D is assembly duty means that I want the data only from Supreme Committee member and also the assembly duty, which is in cell E and cell D. Sorry, column E and column D. You can see column E is team. So team is Supreme Committee member, and the column D is category. Category is we got assembly duty, recess duty, and also weekly duty. So I only want assembly duty only. So I ask the system to provide us the information about the Supreme Committee members and the assembly duty. After we provide the information about the terms and conditions and the cell we selected, then we go to the order. So what order shall we do? We need to order by where? Order by what? Order by the timestamp, which is the time that we fill in the Google form as the result. So the time is in the column A. So we need to order it based on the ascending order or descending order. So now we got the date here. As you can see, it is ordered through the descending order. So order A, order by A, descending. After we provide this information to the system, then we can do the labeling. So the labeling, why we want to do the labeling? Because we want to make sure the value here is exactly same as the value provided in the cell here. Okay, these two parts need to be exactly the same so that the system can detect, oh, this is the data I want. Same as the date. Okay, the 3rd of the November. So here we got the 3rd of the November also. It is exactly the same. So that the XLOOKUP that we will use later will be works and provide the latest result to us. Okay, so label. Label, we just type label F and label all the things, and then we add the apostrophe, then close the column. After we close, we type 1 and close. So that's all for the query function. Now let's go to the second function, which is the XLOOKUP function. So as usual, just now I say, in order to prevent you get lost, please watch this video also before we start the discussion. So for now, let's assume that you have watched this video. Now the XLOOKUP got two conditions here. The first one is name. The second one is date. So we need to find the result based on these two terms. So the first thing, XLOOKUP. Okay, we just ignore if error first. Okay, we ignore if error first. We look straight away to the XLOOKUP. So XLOOKUP, the first thing you need to key in is the name, because you want the system to find true based on the name. So you need to inform the system, or what name shall we find. So the name in A4 column is Kayavili. So they will find Kayavili through where? Through this purple color row. Okay, so there's a exactly same name, which is Kayavili. Okay, so we fulfill the first information, then we are going to provide them the second information, which is the date. Date is in the column C3. So C3 is 3rd of November. So where shall we find the information? Through the red color column. Through the red color column, so they can find the information and also the final result. Where shall they get the result? Through the blue color one. So that's all for the XLOOKUP. So I just do for the demo. So in case you want to find the name with Kayavili Sivabalan and also the results from the 3rd of November, we just like this. Kayavili. Oh, so there's a Kayavili here. There are so much result here. So we just look at the second thing, which is the date. So the system can see, oh, here is the result that we want, which is P. Okay. Then in order to make this like colorful like this, okay, we need to add another thing. We go to format, conditional formatting, and you can see here. Look at here. Okay, so we will instruct the system if the text is P, okay, like this. If the text is P, it will be original like this, right? So if the text is P, we will let them to become green. So on the other hand, if the text is exactly A, yeah, it will become red color. If the text is exactly L, it will become yellow color. So that's it. And the next thing is if error. If error means that if the function gets error, it cannot function. What shall the system show to us? Yeah, that is the function of if error. So if error, they got two things we need to key in. First thing is the normal function that we want to show. So if the function is normal, they will show the function, the result of the function. If they didn't work well, they will show empty. This symbol means empty, nothing to show. Okay, so you can see the weekly duty, the W here, there's all empty because weekly duty doesn't have any data, right? So it shows that it works. Okay, so now let's go to the last part, which is the percentage. So in order to count the percentage, we need two things. First thing is the number of green color blocks. The number of green color blocks means that the prefect is on duty on that particular time, on that particular day. So the number of green blocks means that the number of times that prefect present in the duty. And the total is the total number of prefects duty in that month. So we need to divide them and times them with 100. So it will get your percentage. So how should I get the green color blocks? Number of green color blocks, we use the formula COUNTIFS. So COUNTIF, the range is here. You can see the orange color. The orange color blocks are the ranges. Range. So the range we give them, and we give them the condition also, which is the letter P. So the system will just count the letter P only. And also the total. Total, we use also COUNTIF, but we add P plus A plus L. Means that they add all color of blocks together, then they can count the total number of value. After that, we divide them. Okay, x4 is here, x4 and y4, 20, 20, and times 100. Okay, now we also add if error, because if the data is 0, it will show no data. It will show error. So we add no data. So that's all for the introduction of the IRMA system. Okay, so now I'll share with you all how to renew the IRMA system. So as you can see, here we got the January 2025 version, November version, October version. So now we don't have this December version. The first task you want to do is to find the oldest version or the older version lah. Okay, and you click on the button, click on the make a copy button. So after you click it, so here it will show two new things. The first is the copy version of the IRMA system spreadsheet, and also the next thing is the Google form. Okay, so we click both of it. Okay, now the first task is you are going to rename. Okay, after you rename it, the next thing is to remove the prefects that are resigned or kena lucu jawatan. Okay, so based on the November, okay, if you see like this, okay, there are no attendance at all. Okay, tiba-tiba tak ada ni, that means that the penguas already resigned. Okay, the team leader should inform you about this. Okay, they should make a name list. Okay, and how to remove, okay, they got a few steps. So first, from the Google form, okay, Google form, just now I checked, we got 5 prefects that are already resigned. So I remove all the resigned prefects. So now you are going to do is unlink the Google form. Okay, why I want to unlink the form? Because I don't want the previous data, which is the November data on here. Okay, so I'm going to unlink, and you reload here, click refresh. After that, you go to the response and click link to sheets. Okay, and you link the spreadsheet again. After you link the spreadsheet, okay, you delete it, the old spreadsheet. Delete, and then you rename it. Rename the new one. Form responses. Okay, bear in mind exactly the same as this one. You need to write exactly the same so that the system can detect the information. Okay, so now we completed the first and second task, which is the copy thing, rename, and the Google form thing. Okay, now the third task. Okay, click on the form responses, this spreadsheet, and we go to the BY column. Okay, we need to check whether it is empty or not. Okay, they go write empty, the word empty or not. Okay, if got, okay. Okay, if got, very good. If not, okay, please change this column into empty because Google have the bug. Okay, because if we key in the column for this, they will show error. Okay, later I will show you. Okay, make sure BY is empty. If you check BY, okay, then you go back. Okay, so our third mission complete. We are going to check the query formula. Okay, this is the fourth task. We are going to check the query formula, whether it is correct and it is based on the latest name list given or not. Latest column, okay, for this or not. Okay, so SCM and CM normally is the usual one. Is normally you don't need to correct it because it's usually the same one. So we go to the team 4 one because just now the BY column is in between the team 4. Yeah, team 4 is in between it. Okay, so team 4. Okay, I will do one example. I will do all the example regarding to team 4. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you scroll down until the data control panel and you click on the reference. Okay, so you need to check the query formula. First thing you need to check, is it the data correct? If the data correct, okay, it is detected by the system, then the word will be orange color. Or other color, or else other color. Okay, no black color. Okay, but other color means that it is okay. Okay, we go back to team 4, so the data is no problem. Okay, then we check the second thing, select. Okay, let us see. Okay, what is the range of the team 4? So team 4 start with BN. Okay, start with this column. BN until CA. BN until CA. So we need to check whether this one is it BN until CA or not. So we check BR. So BR is less than BM. So we add BN and OPQR. Okay, so we add on the column before the BR until BN. So we check BN until CA or not, CA. Okay, after CA, we delete it.
Who edited it? Ed did. Ed edited it. Ed did. Ed edited it. Ed?
Yep, Ed edited it.
Ed edited it. Ed did. Ed did. Ed edited it. All right.
Delete CA. Okay, so this one already settled. And check E is team 4, D is assembly duty. This is no need to change anything because it's normally it will be same and on the order. Okay, the next thing is label. Label, you need to change it one by one. Okay, start from BN. BN, BO. Okay, and CA. Okay, why got one extra? Because this extra already resigned. So we clear it. And then we click enter. That's it. Okay, make sure all the names are the same. Same as here. Okay, same as here. Okay, then let me show you what will happen if I key in BY. Okay, so I click BY here and I click enter value. Okay, so the system will say, okay,
they got the terms BY. Okay, they got the terms by. So they think that the BY I key in is same as the term BY. Okay, that they think.
So this is the bug. Okay, so we're done for the assembly duty. And for the weekly and the recess, you need to do the change also. So normally you can do this one by one, but it will be take more time. It will take more time. So I just copy and paste and then change the assembly to weekly. Settle. This one also copy and paste. Then change the assembly to recess. Settle. So this is how we change and arrange the data properly, okay, for the data control panel. So it is a very important process. And then we need to make sure the date is correct. Okay, if it's not correct, change it. Okay, and you scroll until here. Okay, whatever. Okay, after you scroll, usually the XLOOKUP formula you don't need to check unless there's a problem. Okay, what shall you do if the date column, okay, is not enough? You choose you want to add how many columns and you add it. Okay, and after you add it, you select this whole column. Okay, after you select, okay, you can see the blue button and you scroll to the right and then settle. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is how we add on the date. And if you want to delete any prefix, okay, remember, select 3 rows, not one row, select 3 rows, and then right click, delete. Okay, now if you want to add new prefix, you need to add more space. After you add more space, you select these two, okay, the name and AWR word, and you scroll down 3 blocks. Okay, then it will copy. And what should you do is click on the formula beside A and copy, then paste. And then you need to change the orange color thing. Okay, this is the name they should find. Okay, change until 43. Okay, if you didn't know what is the row is, okay, you can just backspace and you click it. Okay, and to lock it, you need to click Fn and F4, or you can just do like this, add as, add $sign and $sign. That means that you lock, okay, the value. Okay, 43. Okay, now for the weekly also same. Okay, change the 40 to 43, and for the recess also same, change the 40 to 43. And then you select this and scroll until the table ends. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that is how we add on the new prefix. Okay, then for this, the percentage, you also select 0 like this. Okay, select 3 rows, and then you scroll down. That's it. So I hope you all get it. If you didn't get it, you can either ask me or rewatch this video. Okay, this is the one of the team, and you need to do the same action through all the team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5, and team 6. Okay, that is how you renew the Google spreadsheet and Google form. Okay, so that's all from me. So I hope that the future SCM and CM can give more suggestion or even more ideas, because I trust that in the future there will be more and more SCM and CM that are better than me, who are willing to make our IRMA system or our website or even the prefect system such as merit and demerit more better, okay, through their knowledge and technology. Okay, so I hope that the future SCM and CM can let our prefect bot better through advancing this technology in the future. Yeah, this is what I hope. Okay, especially in the coding part, because the website, I have a limited coding knowledge. Okay, so I need everyone's help to make prefect bot more better. So I think that's all from me today, and the next video I will share with you, okay, the website and also how the coding that I do, okay, after this. So thank you everyone.